This is from Clownfish. I watch Clownfish TV. I've watched Clownfish TV. They are like pop culture news. And I heard about this. Apparently, someone did a fan edit of the new Wicked movie poster, and the lead actress has flipped her fucking shit over it. So Clownfish TV it's only 12-minute one, so it's not a long one, so I think this should be fine for stream. I've heard about this. I have not delved all that much into it. So I'm curious because Johnny, thank you for the gifted. Alright, let's check this out, because Neon, and if Geeky is in on this, I don't know if Geeky is not always in on the things. A lot of times it is just Neon, because Geeky's doing her own thing. If Geeky's in on this, I have a feeling Geeky is going to have some words.
Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish TV. This is Neon. I am here with Geeky Sparkles.
Hello.
And this is your double dose of Hollywood drama. We're going to talk about the star of the upcoming Wicked movie adaptation being very upset that there were fan edits to the poster to make it look more like the very, very famous Broadway poster, and she feels like she's been erased.
Yeah, no, she feels like she's been degraded. Now,
degraded.
They're going to use this variety. They're leading into this one version that had a thing written on it.
Criticizes Wicked poster being fan edited to hide her face. Calls out, "Is your penis green?" Memes offensive and it degrades. What? What the fuck?
About the memes, but most of the memes, it wasn't even a meme. It was basically what's going on was when they first released the poster, I was on social media and I saw people saying, why did they make it look like that? Why didn't they make it more like the Broadway musical poster? I wish they had gone more with that.
Yeah,
because that's
like we're not seeing the full picture of the movie poster here, but this is only tangentially the same as the Broadway poster. Like, this doesn't, like, this does not look good at all. This poster, this doesn't look good. Her expression is completely dead. Her eyes, like, her expression is like nothing. Her eyes are completely dead. Even if I was not already averse to seeing the movie because I know what's gonna happen, this poster makes me look like, okay, this is your lead. This is your fucking lead right here, and she looks like a plank of wood. She looks like a complete plank of wood. This would not encourage me to see this movie at all, and I'm hoping they'll scroll down so
the
we can
better
see more.
poster, and I wish they had focused on that more instead of just how to look in the camera and all other stuff. A lot of people were saying it. So somebody made a fan version of the poster that looks like the Broadway poster. And then she has a meltdown.
Wait, is the movie already out? Carboy, did the movie already come out? I thought it wasn't released yet, but it's already released? Well, she's the Wicked Witch of the West, yeah. Oh, you're just talking about the trailer. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I've seen the trailer and like I've not read the book. I have not seen the Broadway play. And I have absolutely no interest in seeing this movie. But I could already tell from the trailer that it was going to be it's once again, like I know the original book was basically looking at the story of the Wizard of Oz from the point of view of the Wicked Witch of the West. But I already know that they have, well, no, Aaron, it's not a watered-down Wizard of Oz. It's basically taking the story of the Wizard of Oz and that, like, universe and it's basically the viewpoint of it from a different character's perspective, namely the Wicked Witch of the West. But they've already changed something, because if memory serves, the Wicked Witch of the West, her birth is the product of SA. That's a big thing. The Wicked Witch of the West's birth is a product of SA, and I think they radically changed that. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't have an objection to the fact that they did not want to put that their lead character in a Disney movie is the product of SA. I don't have an objection to them omitting that part of it, but I've heard that they're changing it in a very dramatic way, that it doesn't fit, that it doesn't work. And I did hear the rumor about trans. I think that's just a rumor, probably to gain hype. So.
Now, yes, there's some other ones that are kind of degrading, but the flip side is what you got initially triggered by was the poster.
Yeah, if you go to the pop base here on X, yeah, that's the Broadway.
There we go. Yeah. So this is the original movie poster. This was a fan edit of the movie poster, and this looks far closer to the original Broadway poster. And just in case they don't show it, this is the original Broadway poster. So, actually that may be the Broadway poster. Yeah, okay, they are showing the Broadway poster. Okay, so yeah, this is the movie, and this is the Broadway poster. And she apparently is taking high issue with this. And I've heard, like, I did watch a video about this, but it didn't go too in depth. I'm gonna see what Neon Geeky have to say, because her rationale about this is fucking stupid. No, Aaron, they didn't. They got a lot of things wrong about this poster, and I will detail that if Neon and Geeky don't get into it.
Broadway version, which is very, very famous. I mean, I'm not even a big fan of musicals, and I know that poster. It's like Hamilton. It's like, I've seen that poster. The show's been around for what, like 15, 20 years now, and everybody knows this. And yeah, there was a fan edit, and she just wasn't having it. She wasn't having it.
So
we're gonna talk about this. Before you get into it any further, please.
Like, this doesn't even look like she's telling her a secret. Look at the way her hand is positioned. It doesn't even look like she's whispering a secret. She's literally touching just the corner of her mouth with her fingers curled. Yeah, Falcon, that's the one that I saw. That's the video I saw. I saw Critical Drinker's video on this.
Subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants. Guys, yeah, woohoo if you do.
Woohoo.
And I have to apologize for my voice. I'm sick today. I'm trying to muddle through this, but if my voice is off, it's because my nose is plugged. Geeky's gonna lead this video. She looked into this more.
She doesn't look just bored, Aaron. Her eyes look dead. She has completely dead eyes. Yeah, it looks like she's wants to, like, make out with her.
Heard about it. I'm like, oh my god, here we go. Microaggressions.
yeah, so she's all mad because of this poster. So we'll go out to the article I did on it. So this is the edit right here. This was the edit
this is the edit
to make it look more like the Broadway.
Okay, let's back it up. All right, this is the edit. This is the original. This is the edit. Notice the hand positioning is much better. It actually looks like she's whispering. What? Too far. And then, yeah, so, I'm gonna get into it no, I'll let them talk first. I'll let them talk. Yeah, the edit is way fucking better. And you know what it is? It's the actress is butthurt that the people at the people that they're paying thousands upon thousands of dollars to do this professionally did a shit job when some nobody on the internet made a far better poster. And it's butthurt. That's what it is.
Or like
I guarantee it.
The Broadway poster.
Right, which I think it actually looked pretty good.
Because people are asking for it, because they said that why isn't it like the Broadway poster? Why is it like this? All right. So the Cynthia Erivo is mad. She plays, I don't know how to say it, is it Elphaba?
The Wicked Witch.
I just
She
call it the
plays
Witch of the West.
the
I never
Witch of
really
the
watched
West.
Wicked. My sister did. I wasn't really big. But anyway, she's mad. Okay. So this is what she had a fit about. Now, this was a fan who did this to try to make it look like the poster. It wasn't like anyway. It doesn't seem to be at least bit trying to be malicious. Okay.
Right. Okay.
Well, it's not a question of the lettering. The lettering, actually, the lettering is slightly muted in comparison, but the lettering is the same for one very simple reason. They weren't trying to create a whole new poster. They were trying to fix the presentation to make it look like a real life like a live action version of the Broadway art. That's it. So they weren't trying to rebrand it or anything for them. They were just trying to change the characterizations.
So this is what she had a fit about. Now, this was a fan who did this to try to make it look like the poster. It wasn't like anyway. It doesn't seem to be at least bit trying to be malicious. Okay.
Right. Okay.
Here's what she said. The original poster is an illustration in all caps. I'm sorry, illustration. I'm a real life human being who chose to look right down the barrel of the camera to you, the viewer, because without words, we communicate with our eyes, even though they communicate quite fine with the poster.
Yeah.
You know, just saying.
Well, and okay, you guys said chat. I said it. If you're communicating with your eyes, what the fuck are you communicating? Your eyes look dead. This is a completely blank expression. You are communicating absolutely nothing about right now. Sweetheart, you're not communicating anything with this look. It is a dead fucking expression. It says you would rather be anywhere else but posing for this poster. Anywhere else.
Make it look like the poster. It wasn't like the original poster is a human being who chose to look right down the barrel, even though they communicate quite fine with the poster.
Yeah.
You know, just saying. Our
Okay,
poster
Leo.
is an homage, not an imitation. No, it's flat out the same poster, but you know, whatever.
But
to edit my
worse.
face and hide my eyes is to erase me. Oh, for fuck's sake.
God.
And that is
Are
just
you
deeply
fucking kidding me?
hurtful. This is the wildest, most offensive thing I have seen. Wow. That's the most offensive thing you've seen? Equal to that.
If this is the wildest, most offensive thing that she's ever seen, this is one sheltered, stuck-up bitch. This is someone who has lived in a bubble all her life. If this is the most offensive thing that she's seen. Like, if she cannot handle this, she needs to go back into her bubble. She absolutely needs to return to the bubble from whence she came if she can't handle even this. Because, sweetheart, you cannot function in human society if this offends you that much. You can't. You cannot function in human society. Go away. We will be perfectly fine without you in it. If you can't handle this. Because I got a newsflash for you. When this movie comes out, you're going to be utterly fucking lambasted. I guarantee it. And you will probably have a fucking coronary. With the shit that people say once the movie releases. So if this is the most offensive thing, you will probably die from what people say when the movie actually releases.
awful AI of us fighting. Oh yeah, there's a video where they like look like they're talking. They did those AI things to do with the memes where they move, and it's only for a few seconds. It's not worth the upset.
I'd probably think it's funny unless it was like porn or something. I'd be like, oh, this is kind of funny.
Well, people posting the question, is your pussy green? Yes. I'm going to assume yes. I mean, which, let's be honest, it's not the first time this question has been asked. Star Trek, anyone? What was it? What were the green women in Star Trek? Fuck, help me out. Help me out, chat. Right, yes, the Orion slave girls. You don't think that question was asked of the Orion slave girls? 'Cause it was. And the answer was yes.
We're slapping each other around. That's funny.
It's equal to people posing the question, is your pussy green? Or is your piss green? I don't know.
No, it's the other one.
Because there's only they didn't spell it.
No.
None of this is funny. None of this is cute. It degrades me. It degrades us. And I'm like,
look out, Snowflake. I drink coffee in the morning that's stronger than your feelings. Like, this is like the definition of entitled Snowflake right now. Not all of them, Falcon. Twi'leks come in different Twi'lek skin tones come in a variety of colors. So yeah. We haven't had a quintessential demonstration of a snowflake in a while. We do now. This is 100% entitled snowflake behavior.
Oh
because they made it look like the fan, it made it look like the movie, and they made her smile like the poster from the musical. That's what this woman had a meltdown about.
I thought it looked good.
Well, I know here this one has the version someone wrote on there like
based, fucking based right there. Suck it. You really want to have her have a schizo moment? Tell her about Rule 34.
Like her asking that or whatever.
Well, added one eye.
Version where they put
and honestly, like, okay, you take this out. This is still even with the inclusion of one eye, it still looks fine. It's like even like shadowing one of the eyes but having one eye there, that still looks okay. That's still, this, other than the writing on the face here, still conveys the same kind of emotion that the Broadway poster does. Even with having one eye exposed, it still looks good. It does.
Put her hat down over her eyes, but they left her at least
True.
somewhat visible.
Stark Monkey. It does. I don't disagree there.
What's on Ariana Grande's face, but like
that was a nice compromise.
That actually, I'm gonna tell you the truth. If I were the marketing guy behind this movie and I wanted to make a connection between this movie and the Broadway play, everybody knows that poster.
This would work.
Right? Like I said, I'm not even a Broadway guy and I know that poster. I'd be like, make it look like Broadway.
And this is fine. They could have just gone with this.
There's nothing wrong with this.
Just go with this. Why they even put this poster out? Of course, people are going to question.
Well, they put this poster out because they had to put something out as a draw to look. It's just like the Wicked Broadway poster. You guys like Wicked, right? Right? It's the same thing, right? That's why they put this poster out.
She scowls in every picture she's in, though. Like.
Even one of the ones that when she's like, in reality.
I wouldn't even call that scowl.
Yeah.
She's just like, they're just getting so, she's getting so upset and so ridiculously overreacting to it. And then people on Twitter were like, oh, here's Lorena. She's like, you don't get to control what people do. Those who are not pleased about your eyes not being covered, including myself, are entitled to have an opinion. Well,
because she is an SJA. She 100% drank the Kool-Aid. and anyone that has an opinion that is contrary to her own is guilty of wrongthink. Flat up. She is one of the types that if you do not abide by her thought processes, you are guilty of wrongthink and you should be canceled. And she's wrong. She's 100% wrong, and she needs to go back into her bubble if she can't handle it. She obviously can't handle society. Yeah. Exactly, snark monkey. Okay, Rat Basset, I did not see Oz the Great and Powerful, but I did see, like, clips of Mila Kunis playing the Wicked Witch of the West. And she did good. But I never did actually see the movie Oz the Great and Powerful. I had no interest in seeing it. I've seen The Wizard of Oz. It is an all-time classic movie. I fucking love it. I even saw the sequel. And I actually did watch the sci-fi movie that they, like, miniseries that they did, where it was like Into the Future. But I have no need to see Oz the Great and Powerful or Wicked, where we see the story of Wizard of Oz as told through the eyes of another character. I see no reason to do so. It's completely unnecessary. It's once again beating a franchise to death.
To be offended, but I'm allowed to think she's ridiculous for being offended. Yeah. Ma'am, no one is disrespecting you. The photo was edited to look like the original. That's it. That's all.
Yeah.
It's not that deep, girl. I don't think they meant any harm by it. They were just trying to make it look like the original poster. I think people, took that and then.
This is 100%. It's a half and half. Half of it is she's butthurt that someone else was able to come up with a far better poster than their $1 million marketing department. So there's absolute butthurt in there. But number two, it's like absolute narcissism. It is complete fucking narcissism on behalf of this actress, who's basically, I don't know how old she is. Oh god, they're coming for me, chat. Steve, they're coming for me! Oh, we're safe. Yep. It's narcissism on the actress because she's like, my face must be on the poster. It's that whole thing of, number one, she's probably young, so she's probably a fucking millennial. So it's all about popularity. And it's the whole thing of like why characters that we know from other mediums that typically wear a mask, why they remove the mask. Judge Dredd with Stallone, anybody? It's so you can see the actor's face. So it's both butthurt that some nobody did a far better job, and the narcissism of an actor, of an actress who is also like an SJA that can't actually function in society. It's a combo platter of all of
things
those.
like they added the
they added that, but she was upset
that
before
later.
That's kind of like, oh my god, they
Spit the
wrote that about me. Oh my god, I'm in a major hundreds of millions of dollars spent on this movie, right? I mean, a major
That's it, exactly.
It
they're
looks expensive.
butthurt
They're
about
doing,
it.
I think they're doing 2 movies. I think it's actually 2 movies, but like they spent a ton of money on this. It's a follow up to The Wizard of Oz, right? It's based on a massively successful musical which launched the career of the woman who was Elsa in Frozen.
Yeah,
is it Dina Menzel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was on Broadway, and she was in the Wicked. She played the witch that's green.
Yeah.
Wait, what are you guys talking about? Real question, Talia al Ghul or Selena Kyle? Oh, Selena. I'm sorry, I love Selena over Talia. I'm a diehard Selena fan. 37 from London. Oh god, Ting, that explains it all. 37 and from London? There's your explanation, chat. There is your explanation. Right there. She's a millennial, and she's from London, which Chat, as we know now, London likes to arrest people for wrongthink. This would proceed for wrongthink. So that explains everything. I know, Heckle. I know you're not. I know.
I honestly don't think it's going to be that big of a hit. I really don't. And I could be wrong. I'm somebody who likes musicals. Okay. Don't get me wrong here. I just don't think they're putting in toy lines. They're putting merchandise lines and all this stuff out for it. And maybe if the trailers get better, I just don't think it's going to be this
I don't think. This movie is not going to do great. It'll do okay. Nothing to write home about.
Blockbuster they think it is, but I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. I just don't see
of course
it.
not, Snarf Monkey. Of course not.
Here's the thing. It was supposedly tracking really well, but so was Cats. So, take it for...
Well, I'm sure it's going to do better than Cats, but if it doesn't,
I don't know.
Bad.
She keeps talking. It might not.
People bring that up, though. It's like, I had to double check. This is real because what?
Yeah.
People like the original better. I mean, the poster.
Here's the thing. If they change the story for this movie, if they deviate from the Broadway musical, and they DEI the fuck out of it, like I know a lot of people are expecting, it's going to flop. Because that's the question. How much are they going to deviate from the original musical? That is a big and very important question. And if they do, it's going to kill it. It absolutely will. If they stick with what happened in the musical and they're just basically making a bigger budget version of the musical, it'll be fine. It will be fine. So we'll have to wait and see if they do this massive deviation. Aaron, never saw it. Never saw the movie. Never saw the musical, actually. I never had the chance to see Cats the musical. I did not. The only musicals that I've seen are I saw Phantom of the Opera and Starlight Express. Those two Andrew Lloyd Webber musicals. Those are the two musicals. Oh, and Joseph and Technicolor Dreamcoat. Those are the ones that I saw. I don't think I saw West Side Story. I don't believe so. Anyway, but yeah, I never saw Cats.
I have the book. It looks just like the cover of the book. Yeah. Don't think it was meant to be taken that way. In case I wasn't already okay, I was already disinterested. I wasn't already disinterested in the Wicked movie. Seeing her claim that a gorgeous fan art edit of the poster made her to resemble the iconic musical poster was more offensive than AI and sexual harassment put me off the project entirely.
There you go.
Overreaction. It's not remotely like the AI. Musical having shaded eyes is meant to show the darkness of the people perceive of her and that she's the villain. The movie poster erases that and just look at me, I'm an actor. It eradicates the subtlety.
An actor that is not emoting. That's the big thing. She's not emoting whatsoever. Her face is completely blank and dead.
Yeah, they go down here. One person was like, I forget, there's another person that said,
hi, Seamus,
said it's good. I'm not going to go see it now.
Right.
Because her behavior is just petty.
Can you imagine being the person that edited that, thinking you're doing something really cool?
People were asking
being excited about the movie, and then having the star be like, "You're disrespecting and erasing me."
And then people were like, "Yeah, they should have covered her eyes with a hat. Best poster yet."
Yeah.
So I just, they said that their grin was the most iconic part. Now she's just staring like dead eyes into the,
Yes.
Yeah. It's like there's no emotion at all.
You didn't put my face on it. It's not.
Okay, I'll say this just in case. Yana Geeky don't talk about this, because I watched the Critical Drinker review of it, his commentary on this, and I agree. Like, this poster, number one, she doesn't look like she's whispering a secret. She looks like she's just going, "Oh my!" Like, her hand positioning is the same kind, like when you get like the Victorian ladies going, "Oh my," and they put their hand to the corner of their mouth, like something is amiss. That's what this looks like. It doesn't look like she's whispering a secret. Her face is just fucking dead. Completely dead expression. Let me see if it goes back to the fan edit. All right, chat, remember 822. I'm gonna find the fan edit real quick here. Remember 822? Where is it? Is it here? No. Ah, here we go. Nope, that's not it. Where's the goddamn... There it is. Okay, perfect. This should be about right. Come on, scroll up.
A phantom fan too? Look, we
Good
already
enough.
know you are perfect cute cat girl. You don't have to convince us more.
So yeah, with this edit, it's number one, the eyes are hidden, so you don't know what she's thinking. Critical Drinker put it best. I'm not like, this is not like some brain blast coming from me or something. I watch Critical Drinkers, and I happen to fully agree with him on this. Is the beauty of the original poster from the musical is you cannot see her eyes. You don't know what she's thinking. Which is part of it. You know, it's a mystery. What is she actually thinking? She's whispering a secret to her. What could this secret be? You don't know how she's taking this secret being whispered to her, other than this sarcastic, I know something you don't know smirk. And the lips being red makes it stand out. It makes the smile stand out. So you can't tell what she's thinking because the eyes are hidden, but there's something going on here with the smile. That's just like, oh, you're intrigued because what is she smiling about? It's not a full-on smile, it's a smirk. And so it's just like, all of this combined draws you in. There's a mystery that you kind of want to find out more. You're intrigued, like, okay, this is what you're using to draw your audience in. Well, I mean, this is an edit, Snark Monkey. This was the fan edit of the poster. This is not the actual poster. This is photoshopped. Like this 100% is photoshopped. It was a fan edit. So that's why it looks photoshopped, is because it was. It was photoshopped to look like the original Broadway poster, where the hat is covering the eyes. Granted that, it's a shadow, not the hat. It still works, though. The mouth is, her mouth is bright red, which is standout. It draws attention to it as you want, and it draws attention to the smirk. Now, granted, the smirk, I would like to see the smirk slightly more exaggerated than this, but it's still good. It's this is a little too almost a regular smile. I'd like to see this corner of the mouth curved up a little bit more to really emphasize the smirk, but it's still good. And it draws you with like the mystery and the intrigue of what's being said. Why are we seeing this smile like this? But we don't know what she's actually thinking. And it draws you in a lot more. Whereas with the regular poster, it's just dead. No emotion. She dead. Literally, what this says is, I do not give a fuck. This literally says to me, I don't give a fuck. I want to go the fuck home. I don't want to be here. Like, this look, it's saying to the audience, she doesn't want to be in this movie. Why would you want to go see a movie where in the promotional material, the lead actress looks like she doesn't want to be in it? In the promotional material. She literally looks like she does not want to be here. So why would the audience want to go see the movie? And even in the partial edit here, this, again, ignore the writing, but even this with a singular eye exposed, this looks good. Because the eye, notice there's a big difference in the look in the eyes. Okay, take note of the eye, take note of the eye. there is actually a difference in the eye between these two. There is like a mischievous twinkle into this eye when you combine it with this smirk. And maybe it was just the coloration on the other one, the other fan art that was throwing me off with the mouth. Like, this looks like a smirk. This looks like a legit smirk. Like, this looks good. Like, I have no interest in seeing Wicked, but this I would say, like, okay, that is a good recreation of the original Broadway art with a little bit of an extra flair for the movie. You're still showing your actress. You could still see your actress. You still know it's the actress. But there's that half of the upper half of the face is covered. You're only getting the eye that's in shadow. You're seeing the smirk. Yeah, the dimple cheek probably enhanced that. Yeah. You're seeing the smirk, which means she's thinking something wicked. There's something mischievous, something wicked lurking back there. It's right on that edge, Aaron. I won't say it looks malevolent. I won't say it goes quite that far. It's on that edge, though, which will draw people in. And yes, the hand got fixed, so it actually looks like she's whispering instead of going, "Oh, I'm having the vapors," with the original. So that's why people love these edits, and why they're telling this actress to go fuck yourself for getting offended about it. Because let's face it, the actress is the type to be permanently offended. She is. She is someone that is permanently offended. She will never be satisfied, so fuck her. Don't even try. Don't even try to appease her. She will always be offended. There is nothing you will be able to do so she is not offended. Don't even try. She can go fuck herself, and she can fuck right off.
On it. It's not my face. You erased my eyes, and my eyes were conveying everything. No, they weren't.
So, how much you want to bet that this photo was touched? She's like going on about AI.
Oh, she got like obviously fake freckles on it. Here, let me see.
Not even drunk.
So, just looking at, as a graphic designer, just looking at the sharpness and the of the image, I'm going to say there definitely was some touching up of this image.
It conveys conveying everything. What it's conveying is you don't want to be here. If I saw nothing else about this movie, if I saw no previews, and I had to base my desire to see this movie, whether or not I wanted to see it on the poster, this would turn me away, because this looks like she does not want to fucking be here. She does not give a fuck.
She is just another Rachel Ziegler at the end of the day.
Basically. Yeah. I'm actually surprised text-to-speech actually got that, well, they did text-to-speech didn't quite get her last name correct there, but yeah. This is an expression of, I don't want to be here. I don't want to be in this movie. That's what it looks like. I'm not even bored. It's, I do not want to be here. These eyes are dead. The facial expression is, I want to be anywhere but here.
Probably Photoshop neural filters applied
right here,
to it.
like where her wrist is, because there's like a little, black, like it looks like right here, like they had, put some kind of
there's a mask or something.
Yeah,
and
this is not whisper. This is not whisper
magazine
hand.
covers, whatever, they work them, rework them, they sharpen edges, they do what they can do. I can almost guarantee you that there was some. I mean, it's almost impossible now to find images that don't have some kind of color correction or AI filter or something on it. So I guarantee you she's already been AI'd. She was already disrespected before. Here's the thing. The studios have the final sign off on this stuff, right?
Yeah.
So like,
she's just going, I'm waiting for the check to clear. This is the face of, I'm just here until the check can clear. Well, yeah, well, that's what I was saying. The hand looks wrong. The fingers might, I don't know if the fingers are shortened a little bit. No, I don't think she looks angry. The more I look at it, the more it looks like she's just doesn't want to be there. It went from dead expression to, I don't want to be here, I'm here for a paycheck. That's what this expression is. This isn't I'm here for the paycheck expression. And as far as the fingers go, I think they shortened the fingers a little bit. I do think they may have shortened these fingers slightly.
She is queen of the tiny hands.
Like, if they decided, and this has happened before, where they've had celebrities, film a movie or do a film shoot or something, or do a shoot for a poster, and then they've gone in and edited them. Like poor Keira Knightley, they made her boobs bigger, I think, on the poster for.
No, well, honestly, they might be. They might be. Geronimo's, I know what you're talking about. I've seen Call Me Chris. I've seen Chris doing the tiny doll hands thing with like for in her shorts, like with Riley and the other kids. You're right. Nanny, I don't know. She's a singer actress from London. That's all I know. I've never heard of her before. I have no idea who the fuck she is, nor do I care.
Pirates, or one of the movies she was in. And I don't think they have much control over that. I think it's just like whatever the marketing people think's going to work best.
Well, I just think her hand bothers me, because if you're going to whisper to somebody like that, your fingers are like usually tight together. They're not like spread apart and stuff.
Wait, what did Zanuck say? If you couldn't see Zanuck, she must have come into this late. That's the entire problem. That's the entire thing with this video, is this person, there have been a couple of fan edits of this poster so that her eyes were obstructed and her lips were painted red, and she has a little smirk. And she is taking personal offense to this, saying that it's the worst thing that she's ever seen, and that it's disrespectful, it's an attack against her, and basically she's exhibiting prime snowflake behavior.
Oh, no, she's got a donut in the palm of her hand.
Oh, she's licking it?
Yeah.
Okay, you can't see that part. Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah. I think she's being ridiculous. I don't even know who she is. She's got to at least be quasi-famous because she's the lead in this movie, but like, I don't know who you are, and this play is much more famous than you are. So
I just think that you're that much of a I'm Demet. Okay, I get it based on this here thing right here.
But she was pissed off before that.
Right.
She's pissed off before the pussy. Okay. And it's just because how dare somebody change her? How dare somebody make memes? Look, this comes with the territory, lady. You're going to be in a Hollywood tentpole movie, well, I don't know, tentpole, but, you're going to be in a big budget movie. This is what you deal with, right? Mm-hmm. And it's not a racist thing. It's not.
So Ariana Grande, I'm guessing, is the blonde, and Cynthia Erivo is the Wicked Witch. Like that. Well, no, Alex. What we find funny is that she's offended. That's the key. We find the redone movie posters to look better. We go, yeah, those look nice. We like that. She finds it offensive. We find her being offended hilarious. And also sad. Me too, Nihi.
Gonna go have a drink with the otter waitress over at Lupin's Cheer 100.
Okay, Grey Wolf. Enjoy your drink.
I don't see anybody making racist comments about it. There were people that were making some pretty dicey, shitty comments when the trailer first dropped.
I'm not gonna have I don't have a problem with them choosing an unknown singer. There's nothing wrong with that. Like, somebody's got to start somewhere. Actors do have to start somewhere. So it's not a problem that they chose an unknown singer to be in the lead for this. Oh. Well, because for whatever reason, she still has star power. That's why.
Or whatever, but this isn't even a race thing. This is just somebody wanted to make it look like the poster because they like the original. There's nothing wrong with that.
A lot of people are asking about it. Like I said, as soon as the poster was out, I saw people.
This is Ariana Grande. This is Cynthia Erivo. Cynthia Erivo is the Wicked Witch. She's the one from London.
Well, going on. Why did they do that but not cover her eyes like the original? And that's what they kept asking. They said it would have been better if it was more like the original. And then so someone just did a fan art version. Like people were saying they'd like to see it. That's all this was. I mean, I don't think the intent was this stuff. And then her behavior it's a complete overreaction. Like you can say, yeah, I don't appreciate people making those comments. I don't like, but you know, it was kind of neat that fans went and made it look like the poster. Yeah. And said, you covered my eyes. You unpersoned me. What the fuck?
And again, how many of those
snowflake
fans, because you know, this came from like a fan forum, right? Like there's a group of these
I think fans. The picture I saw, the one version I saw, they had of
yeah,
her,
Falcon movie. Well, not only that, movie posters, a lot of them are very samey looking. You don't really get movie posters these days that look different anymore. They all look the same. So
marked from somebody. It was like Mexican Wicked fans, Wicked Mexico. I don't know if they're the ones that did the image, but the fans of the show are sharing it.
So how many of those people are going to look at her behavior and be like, yeah, I'm not supporting this now. I'm not.
Exactly.
I'm out. She's
right.
The wicked bitch of the West, and I'm not.
Well, she's living up to the character.
Exactly. Her behavior, just like with Thomas Zegler, is keeping people away from the movie. That's why I've said from the beginning. I've said, like, chat, you've heard me say this many times. When a movie comes out, the studios need to start muzzling their talent. They need to fucking muzzle their talent. When they do pressers, like, they need to stay off fucking social media. When they do pressers, it needs to be limited to, we had a wonderful time making this project. We hope that everybody enjoys it. And limit it to that. Stop letting them go off script. Because all it's doing is driving people away from the project. So Hollywood, I know you're not watching, but goddammit, you need to listen. Muzzle your fucking talent. Put a goddamn muzzle on them. Because they are the ones tanking your films. If you did not have your talent going on social media or going in interviews and pissing off literally the very people you are trying to court and get to spend money on you, if you did not do that, your movie would at least have a chance. That's it. Like, even if the movie's bad, if your actors did not front load the fuck out of your project with bad press, your movie would at least have a chance. But because they will not shut up and the studios are not telling them to shut up, they take the movie. Suck it. Lose money. Keep losing money. I'm here for it. This is a dumpster fire, and I'm here with the marshmallows and the Wheaties.
Apparently.
So there you go.
So anyway, there it is.
We gonna wrap it up?
Yeah.
Let's wrap it up. Please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants. We'll talk later.
Bye.
Join the reef. Go to clownfishminus.com. That's clownfishminus.com. You will get exclusive access to podcasts and videos. And
it seems like actors now are actors only because they're egomaniacs who need validation or else they die. Instead of getting recognized for playing a character, they need people to see them and not the story, which people remember more.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's 100% fucking hubris. It is 100% fucking hubris, and it's tanking Hollywood, and I'm here for it.